everybody above 6'6" is going to be a 40 overall, and they're not barely gonna do anything because they're a 40 overall with no badges. I looked it up, and it said 6'6" is the league average for the NBA, so I'm going based off of whoever said that. I found it a couple days ago, and I'm like, that'll be a good video idea, so I'm doing it now. So, and if we look around the league, hold on, let me just show you that, like, all the players from, so everybody from Taco Fall all the way to, let's see who's the, like, smallest guy that, like, the guy that made the cut here for being, you get what I'm saying. So it is going to be Justin Minaya made the cut. He's the guy that started all of this. He's a 40 overall. So from Justin Minaya to Taco Fall, they're all 40 overalls with 0 badges. Ed Shea almost made this if he was an inch taller. But yeah, he's 6'6", so he stays a 94 overall with all of his badges. So it's just basically 6'7" and above, you are moved to a 40 overall with no badges, but your tendencies and all that stay the same, because I'm sure some of them are still going to get minutes because a lot of these teams changed. And let's take a quick glance around the team just to take a look. And so look at the 76ers. Here they lost a lot of their good players. Then the Bucks, they lost everyone basically. This team is pretty bad except for Drew Holiday. The Bulls, they look fine, I guess. They just lost like Andre Drummond and all their bigs. The Cavs lost Jared Allen, Evan Mobley. I'm just gonna skim through these. You could look at all these. Russ is the best player in the Clippers. Interesting, this team is bad. Ja Morant still leading the Grizzlies. Trae Young still there. Jimmy Butler and Bam are gone off the Heat. Well, they're not gone. They're still here. They're just a 40 overall. Charlotte still sucks. Nothing changes with them. Utah, they lost Lauri Markkanen. Kings lost Domantas Sabonis. Oh yeah, Warriors beat the Kings today, so that's interesting. They're moving on to play the Lakers. And I wanted the Kings to win because I wanted them to win just because I wanted them to. Lakers change a lot. They lost a lot of their pieces. Or Magic's still Magic. They're still going to be pretty bad. Even though I think they're going to be very solid next season. Solid. Yeah, I think next season they're actually going to be a solid team. With all these guys developing, I think they're actually going to be pretty good. Well, not like championship level. I feel like they're going to be around, just around play-in. They're going to be like maybe that OKC type team. Maybe next year. I mean, in the next like two or three seasons, they're going to be a play-in. I'm going to say next 2 seasons. They're going to be like in the play-in. But who knows if they make it into the playoffs within the next 2 years. But I think they're going to be around like the 10th seed or 9th seed just because they're so young, if you know what I'm saying. Mavericks lose Luka because he's 6'7", 6'8", or something like that. So Kyrie is now on his own here, basically. The Nets, Mikal Bridges still leading. Nick Claxton is gone. Nikola Jokic and Michael Carter. No, I almost said Michael Carter Williams. No, it is Michael Porter Jr. is gone too. Miles Turner's gone for the Pacers. Zion is still here because he's listed at 6'6", and Brandon Ingram is gone. And moving on to the Pistons, they're still going to be the Pistons. Raptors lost basically everybody because they're basically 6'8", their entire team. And now they only have, 5 players or 7 players that are above 40 overall, or even above like a 60 overall. Rockets, they lost everybody. They still look like the regular Rockets. Spurs, they look the same, nothing changing. Suns, they lost Kevin Durant, DeAndre Ayton. And then other than that, no huge changes. It's just their bench that they got changed. Thunder, this is Thunder. I'm just going to quickly skim through these just so you could see. Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert are gone. They're a 40 overall, and so are a lot of the other good people on the team. And now Anthony Edwards is leading the team with Mike Conley, so that's going to be interesting. The Trailblazers, they lose all whoever. Draymond is still here because he's 6'6", but they lost Kevon Looney and whoever else. They're a relatively smaller team. Kevon Looney's their tallest player at 6'9" or something like that. And then lastly, the Wizards, they look like the Wizards, but without Kristaps Porzingis and Kyle Kuzma. So that's it. That is the entire league and all the teams that have changed and all the people that went down to a 40 overall. So before we start simulating, I want to say just make sure you leave a like and hit the subscribe button, and let's get to 400 subscribers because we're at 324 or something. We're at something like that. So let's get to 400 subscribers and let's get right into simulating. Let's see what like the scores and all that are like. The scores aren't going to be changed. It's just going to be all that rebounding and all that. First 2 weeks, there's 88 to 76. Philadelphia versus Toronto. And Fred VanVleet, look at this, 30 points and 23 rebounds. You're not going to expect Fred VanVleet to average 26 rebounds a game. So, yeah, Fred VanVleet's averaging 25 points a game, 26 rebounds a game, 5 assists, 2.5 steals, and a block, shooting horrible efficiency. I mean, that's basically what Freddie does. It's not amazing. Yeah, it's not even good efficiency. 40% from the field, less than 40% from the field. Yeah, it's what Freddie does. So, and Gary Trent Jr. is averaging 15 rebounds a game, and everyone else has 0 rebounds. In this game, Fred VanVleet and Gary Trent Jr. were the only who got every single rebound of the game. Think about that. And the 76ers, James Harden had 21 rebounds, PJ Tucker at 21 rebounds as well. And this is going to be interesting. Now let's look at this. Let's look at the Celtics. Jaylen Brown had 27 and 18. And then James Harden had a 36-point triple-double along with 22 rebounds. That's crazy. Against the Bucks, Jrue Holiday had Giannis as a 40 overall. He's a second leading scorer. Same with Brook Lopez. So that's very, very interesting. But Jrue Holiday is averaging 23 points and 22 rebounds a game, and that's crazy. What team do I want to see? Let's look at this Bulls really quick. DeMar had 36 and 12, and then Lonzo, he's averaging 11 points, 14 rebounds, and 7 assists. I want to see Lonzo average a triple-double, but I'm not going to mess with the passing tendencies and all that. Oh, it's starting to rain now at my house. Cool. Let's simulate to the All-Star break, and let's see all the stuff that has changed and all the players and who's going to become an All-Star. It's basically going to be all guards and maybe a few wings that are shorter forwards and all that. But let's see. I'll see you guys at the All-Star break. We are at the All-Star break, and these All-Star teams are super, super interesting. Let's take a look at these. We have Steph Curry and James Harden being the All-Star captains. And the starters for Team Steph Curry is DeMar, Draymond Green, Shea, and Keldon Johnson. And then off the bench, we have Kyrie, Ja, Jaylen Brown, Buddy Hield, Josh Hart, Lou Dort, and Caleb Martin. Josh Hart's stats are going to be insane. He's averaging... I thought his rebound numbers are going to be higher because, just normally he averages, 8 rebounds a game, 7 rebounds a game. But he's averaging 16 rebounds a game. That's still crazy for a small forward who's 6'4". And then for team James Harden, we have Donovan Mitchell, Zach LaVine, Zion, and then RJ Barrett. And then off the bench, we have Dame, Bradley Beal, Trae Young, Jalen Williams, a rookie making the All-Star team. It says 2-time All-Star, but he's a 1-time All-Star. He's a rookie. He's averaging 16 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, and he's shooting very good from the field. He has a rookie making the All-Star team, and it's Jalen Williams, so that's cool. Then we have Norman Powell, Jay Crowder, and Tim Hardaway Jr. And let's look at the stats and the league leaders and all that. So Zion, he's leading the league in points per game. He's averaging 33 points, 21 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, and a block, shooting just under 70% from the field and whatever he's averaging from 3. And leading the league in rebounds is Zion himself, averaging 21 boards a game, and then leading the league in assists is Trae Young with 9 assists. Steals is Fred VanVleet with just about 2.5, and then blocks is Mikal Bridges just about 2. But let's look at these rebounding numbers. Second is Russell Westbrook with 17 rebounds a game, so he's averaging 17 points, 17 rebounds, and 4.5 assists. He's a leading guy, so I want him to average like 30 points a game, but that's alright. Then we have Fred VanVleet, a 6-foot guard, averaging 16 rebounds a game. That's crazy. Then we have Josh Hart, Anthony Edwards, De'Aaron Fox, DeJounte Murray, Jaylen Brown, James Harden, Drew Holiday, Kevin Porter Jr., Josh Okogie, and all these guys who are averaging over 10 boards a game. It's a lot. And yeah, this is crazy. This is what I expected. And who's averaging the least? Kevin Durant is not getting a rebound a game. He's barely getting any rebounds. Let's see. Hold on. Has he gotten a single rebound this entire year? He's gotten 0 rebounds this entire year, as long with 0 blocks. And he's averaging 4.5 points a game, shooting 22% from the field. It said he's still getting 15 minutes a game, but that's crazy. Thaddeus Young's, like, this is crazy. Steven Adams is not doing anything. He's playing 3 minutes a game. Who's getting the least? Steven Adams is getting the least minutes per game. Like, there's still players who are like, he's the only player, like, alright, I don't know what I'm saying, but then Fred VanVleet's getting 40 minutes a night, so that's crazy. And let's look at the standings. You know what, let's just get to the end of the season and see, like, let's just see. This is a really interesting simulation. This is good. I'm starting to like it. Now, I don't even know why I'm talking about. Like, I can't even speak correctly now. I don't know. But this is interesting because we had Jalen Williams be an all-star this year. It's gonna be interesting who like wins MVP, because Luka or Giannis or all of them are not in contention anymore because they're a 40 overall. Unless Luka still wins MVP as a 40 overall, that'll just be something that 2K does. But also, like, defensive player of the year is gonna be a little interesting too, because it's usually like a big man, or like at least a wing that gets it, not a whole lot of guards or anything. And we saw Marcus Smart do it this past year, not this year but the year before, and he was the guard to do it, the last guard to do it since like Gary Payton. But now MVP is Shea, averaging 30 points a game, 12 rebounds and 7 assists, and 2 steals and 2 blocks. Rookie of the year is Jaden Ivey, 23.5 points a game and 11 rebounds and 4 assists. And we have Cole Anthony, 6th man of the year, 19 and 10. Fred VanVleet, defensive player of the year, 22 points a game, 14 rebounds, 6 assists, 2.5 steals, and 1 block a game. You never expect a 6-foot guard to get a defensive player of the year, and especially Fred VanVleet. This is really something. And then most improved players, Anthony Edwards, 27 points a game with 14 rebounds, 4 assists, and all that stuff. Steve Kerr and the Warriors go 73-9 again. They tie they're tie their record in 2017 or something like that. Whatever year they did it, I'd be forgetting sometimes. But and then 73-9. That's crazy. And then here are the All NBA teams. You could just look. Kenny Lofton is on the All NBA first team as a 67 overall. What? He's only 6 foot. What the heck? All NBA first team as a 67 overall. 2K, what is this? He averaged 10 points a game, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, and shot 38% from the field. That is not All NBA first team worthy. I guess they had to have a center on there, I guess. So, that is crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, I guess they had to have a center on there, and there's not centers that are 6'6". So, I saw that is crazy. They had Nikola Jokic on the second team, who averaged seven points a game and less than a rebound. Not even half a rebound a game. 0.2 rebounds a game. He averaged 2 assists and 27%. Okay, I get it now. They had to put a center on there. Yeah, Mark Williams is on the third team, and then they put Miles Turner and Miles Turner still averaged a block a game. Oh, and then Walker Kessler averaged a block a game. I mean, they are 7-footers, so Miles Turner 6'11". But I get it. All right, they had to put a center on there, and then I guess not for the All-Rookie first team. Yeah, the second team is all guards, so I guess just for the All-NBA teams and all defensive teams, they had to put a center on there. So I guess that's why Kenny Lofton Jr. was an All-NBA first team player. That's crazy. Now let's look at the standings. Bulls were number 1, 63-19 in the East. And then you know who's number 1 in the NBA is. It's the Golden State Warriors. They were 73-9. And then you could look at all these records. Dallas Mavericks were dookie. They won 20 games. And then the Raptors, they won 8 games. The Raptors won 8 games. They won 9% of their games. That's crazy. 8-74. That is crazy. Alright, I wanted to do a video where I tried to, just simulate till a team, like, is the worst team in the NBA, and then one where it's the best team in the NBA, they break both the records. Well, I guess I did it. I guess I did multiple challenges in one video. The lowest overall to be an All-NBA, to be in the All-NBA first team, that's a 67 overall, Kenny Lofton. So, and I did multiple things. I got the lowest, or the worst record of all time, and I got the lowest overall to be on a All-NBA first team. But I'm not going to count those. I'll do a separate video for getting the worst record of all time, and also maybe the highest record of all time. I'll just do a rebuild for the best record of all time, but I'll simulate till I get the worst one. That'll be a separate video. But let's start the playoffs really quick. And first, let's look at the league averages. League averages, it didn't probably change a lot, so yeah, Zion is averaging just under 35 points a game and 20 rebounds, and you could look at all the other stuff. Rebounds is Zion, leading the league in assists is Trae Young, and the thing is, he's averaging just about 8 rebounds a game. Same with Chris Paul, he's averaging 8 rebounds a game. Interesting. Now let's get to the playoffs, and let's see who wins the title. So Philadelphia was eliminated. We got Chicago versus New York, Cleveland versus Indiana, and then we got Golden State versus Memphis, and OKC versus Portland. Next round, let's see who gets to the conference finals. We have Golden State versus OKC, and then Chicago versus Cleveland. Let's see how this goes. We have the Warriors versus the Bulls. This is a very interesting matchup. The two top teams in the NBA. Who is going to be? It's going to be the Bulls, maybe. Yes, they do. Bulls win in 5. DeMar DeRozan, Finals MVP. This is good to see because I'm a Bulls fan. So, 35 points a game for DeMar, 7 rebounds and 5 assists, 66% from the field as well as 66% from 3. He probably attempted like 1 a game. Probably. Let's see. In the playoffs, how many threes did he make? 23 threes, yeah. I'm sure he attempted like 1 a game. But yeah, alright, Bulls win the championship. So this is all I got for you guys today. Make sure you guys leave a like on the video and hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.